Hi guys, and welcome back to another Dot Race video, and today we're going to be playing Dirt 5. Now Dirt 5 was part of the PS Plus games from January, and I didn't really give it a try, so today I'm going to give it a try with you guys right now. So here we are then, in a Lancia Evo car, something like that. You know me, I'm all about bikes, but I decided to take to the four-wheeled cars and give a try to Dirt 5. Now Dirt 5, I've heard many great things about the entire franchise. I have played Dirt games in the past, such as Colin McRae's Dirt and Dirt 3, I think even maybe a bit of Dirt Rally as well from time to time. But I must say, Dirt 5, I didn't go into this with any sort of any expectations or ideas. I just thought, why not give it a try? I'm going to say it's free with quotation marks from part of the PS Plus subscription, so why not? It's got no extra cost right now, so let's give it a try and see if it's any good. And gotta say, not a bad little game actually. It's rather easy to pick up and play. The features with the PS5 controller are fantastic. I really like the rumble. You can hear the sound of the car whooshing and moving, and you can feel like the tension with the triggers as well with the PS5 controller. The DualSense really does capture what it's like in a very tough conditions such as this one for right now here in Italy. Now, one thing I did really like as well was the actual noises inside the controller, the sort of HD rumble, as well as the sound output with the controller. It just made it feel really lifelike. It was kind of gimmicky at first, but it made me smile, and I rather enjoyed it, I will confess. And also another thing I was a little bit concerned about was playing a racing game at 60 frames per second rather than playing 144 or 120 from what I'm currently used to. And I gotta say, it was alright. It felt absolutely fine. I didn't really notice any stutters or any sort of any bad frame pacing issues. It felt great. It felt really, really good actually, really solid. Not as crystal as 144 Hz, but still very, very easy to navigate. And I gotta say, I picked this game up relatively quickly. I'm currently playing this on a very hard setting with a lot of assists turned off, I do believe. There's a few parts on, such as like traction control and maybe ABS, but I'm not entirely sure how that works with this game because it doesn't feel difficult. It doesn't feel like a full simulation, which I expected. So I guess maybe I've got a good balance right now of the sort of settings and just the game in general. But as far as I'm concerned, I've always found car games to be much easier than bike games. I think bike games are a different beast entirely, and I think that's why a lot of players struggle with the likes of Ride 4. But I digress. We need to discuss Dirt 5 for now. But yes, Dirt 5 on the PS5 ran fantastic. There's Far Cry 6 updating as well, so got a few clips of Far Cry 6 coming out this week on the second channel. And speaking of the second channel, Dot Race 461, I actually did consider putting this video on the second channel, but then it came to me that, well, both channels would then be racing orientated. I'm trying to avoid that, of course, so that's why you got Dirt 5 on this particular channel, and I don't think there will be many complaints. I know a lot of you are bike fans just like I am. That's what we built the channel around. But there's still occasional few of you ask me to do car games, F1 and whatnot, and I don't mind compromising every now and again. I guess here's a car video for you. See you next time, or maybe a month's time or whatever, when we do another car game. But as far as car games go, I'm more so looking at rally. I love the challenge of rally. I love the dirtiness of the circuits, and of course, I am already a massive fan of MXGP and Monster Energy Supercross. Dirt biking is amazing, and cars on dirt is really good as well. I much prefer it than your standard racing for cars, so this is pretty good. I'm enjoying Dirt 5, I will say. And of course, if you want to see more Dirt 5, let me know in the comment section down below, and get yourself subscribed as well for a lot more content just in general as well. But even WRC10, I still have videos on my channel that I've not actually uploaded yet, just because, well, I've not had a chance to fit him in. I don't think I have enough days in the week to fit in all my content that I'm trying to get in. Some things get left behind and some things get absolutely inundated with, such as Ride 4. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next, of course, for either Dirt 5 or whatever you want to watch. But I guess as far as Dirt 5 goes, this is not really a first impressions video, hence the reason why I didn't really title it that way. But at the same time, I did feel like this is kind of a initial impressions, which is kind of the same thing but just said differently. But I didn't want to go into incredible amounts of detail about everything and nothing. If you're looking for a full, complete review on Dirt 5, then let me know as well, and I'll see what I can muster up. But for the time being, just a nice little fun game. Would I have picked it up for full price when it came out? Probably not. Would I have bought it half price? Would have considered it, I would say. But I'm happy that I got it, quotation marks, free via PS Plus. Of course, I'm still paying for the online subscription service, so that's where you get the free game from. Again, quotation marks with free. As you can probably tell, I'm not a fan with this subscription service stuff. Give me a good old physical game with the disc intact, and I'm a happy man. But that's a topic for another video, so I'll digress for now and get back to the action which is unfolding ahead of you. I'm leading the Grand Prix as things stand on the penultimate lap, and I'm pretty confident in my position. I'm still feeling the pressure. We do tend to get a little bit more advantage towards the end of the lap, but a certain mistake here has just made a little... I was just about to mention it. A little mistake could possibly ruin this entire race, and there you go. Someone has already overtaken us. It was Cowboy temporarily, as Ramirez is a little bit further behind, as we'll try and get into the left-hand side. Going for a tighter line there. I did find one thing with the transition from playing on bike games to car games is I'm turning in a lot earlier and braking really early as well. It's the first thing I notice every single time I try a car game. Anything with 4 wheels, I'm braking too early. It's 2 wheels too many, so it's braking way early for me on that regard. But this particular part here, this massive drifting section, you're just chucking the steering wheel all over the place to just kick out the back of the car. It feels great, it feels very natural to do in Dirt 5, so I really do like that particular part. Watching drifting and stuff like that, it's kind of boring to me, but I like doing it. Even when I go go-karting, drifting is something I do all the time as I absolutely clatter into another wall there, getting a bit out of shape as we now chuck it onto the right-hand side for that particular corner. We'll get on the left here, trying to chuck it in, using a bit of handbrake now as well, just trying to use all the tools that are being provided to me to try and make sure we can win this particular race. This will be my first victory that wasn't in the sort of beginning tutorial, so this is going to feel like something well and truly earned, and it's certainly new ground for me. This is new territory. I've not won a race on dirt in a long time, probably going back to Dirt 2 or Dirt 3 on the Xbox 360. That is a long time ago. But as far as this game goes, I think it's great. I'm actually really enjoying this, and now I'm doing the video for it, and I'm looking at the graphics and I'm looking how it handles. I'm feeling even better about this game. I'm really enjoying it. I think I may do a lot more content, especially if you guys want to see it. If you don't want to see it, then of course it gets binned straight away. That's the only most important thing, is if you guys want to watch the content, I'll do it. But we are leading this race, trying to figure out how I can look behind me. There we go. Looking behind, and we are in a bit of a predicament. We had a massive lead, and now it is deteriorating somewhat. There's quite a few cars bunching up behind, but we are into this really strong part for us. I think we've got the job done now. Get it on the left-hand side, prepare yourself for a massive leap, and we've got the job done. And my very first victory in Dirt 5. How about that one then? Ladies and gentlemen, your first victory for Dr. Ace on Dirt 5. So there you go, guys, my first kind of initial impressions of Dirt 5, and a few little of opinions and just a little bit of a chat as well about a different video game. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below, and if you really enjoyed it, hit the like button and consider subscribing as well for a lot more Dr. Ace content. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more Dr. Ace content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single Dr. Ace video.